to this KSP video. Today, we're finishing the mission from the last episode and this series. Just refueling Starship at the base and sending it back to Kerbin. Yesterday I talked about perhaps continuing the series, but I'm starting to get bored of it. It was really fun, and it definitely taught me a lot about making videos and stuff. Also, sorry for the time. The 2 weeks I missed making a video. Some stuff happened, but the series definitely taught me quite a bit about making and editing videos and recording them. It also taught me that my voice sounds like if you put a bunch of nails into, you know, those machines that grind up pieces of metal. It's like two gears rotating into each other. That's what my voice sounds like. But I accept that. Currently I'm just refueling Starship. It took very long. If I do another series that involves a rover, I'll give it bigger tanks, fuel tanks. Also, if you'll notice a few cuts looking things here and there, this wasn't actually in one take. I crashed and broke things a few times, so I had to edit those out and stitch it together. Just want to clarify that. But the mission as a total is completely honest. It's not cheated or anything. It's just yeah, some part, like near the end, there's a bit stitched together on re-entry, because of a crash. Anyways, I think that's the final. I just noticed I retracted everything. I think this is the final refueling and stuff. Yeah. Docked that and sent it back. I've gotten a lot better at driving rovers, especially on Minmus, which I'm really just sick of, because I mean, Minmus is a beautiful moon, but at the same time, its gravity is so low and it's so close to Kerbin that A, there's not much challenge getting there, and B, the gravity's so low it makes doing a rover very difficult. Also, I tried taking a cinematic shot there, and then I got too close and couldn't slow down in time, so I ended up hitting Starship and it nearly fell over. Nearly. My genius design completely prevented that from happening. I mean, the design is just extraordinary. Like, Elon, if you're watching, you need to do this to make Starship perfect, the actual Starship. I'm just giving you some friendly advice. But yeah, it's really dumb. I should have paid more attention, but I don't really know how to commentate this. This is honestly kind of boring, just going back and forth. But it's fun, and I've learned a lot during this series, trying to just make things better, not just in how to edit videos, record things. I've also learned a few new skills in KSP. I learned how to direct, and this is mildly embarrassing that I didn't know how to do this. In the previous episode, I think, I docked a few things, and I mentioned that I used the MacLeod method, where you switch between the two crafts, point them directly at each other, and then just cruise in. I didn't know how to do that because I didn't know how to switch between two spacecrafts directly, easily. I later learned, and for those of you on keyboard who are oh, wait, the rocket's about to take off. I'll continue back, to what I was saying in a minute. But just looking around the aircraft, or rocket, like normal, like how these videos normally start. And liftoff. It's a pretty normal ascent just to Minmus orbit. I turned a little there, messed around to get into a somewhat good orbit. Anyways, back to the point. For those of you who are wondering how to switch directly between two spacecrafts without having to go to the tracking station or go into the map view and mess around, and I don't know for controller, this is just for keyboard. It looks the bracket thing, except it's like it's like square 90 degree brackets, not the round ones or the squiggly ones. That probably didn't make any sense, but for those of you who it did make sense to and want to learn that, I guess you have, so that's nice. I'm looking forward to do a more complex series in KSP, so I can have a bit more fun doing this, because, I mean, it's fun going to Minmus, it's fun doing anything in the game, just a bit more of a challenge is exciting, so, and it'll also give the fun advantage of embarrassing me, as everyone realizes how little skill I have in this game. No, I'm okay at the game, just not great. Not even really okay, to be honest. I don't know who I'm lying to. Out of the probably like, what, 0 or -1? I don't know. Some very small amount of people who see this. I'd probably say in the negative, 2 range. Not even high negative numbers. I don't even have a -1 million, not even that. It's just almost, I don't know where I'm going with this joke. I should probably delete this recording. I'll do that. Anyways, just coming in to re-entry here. I'm gonna see if all of you notice where the little 2 captures are connected, where I had to reload the game. Coming up to re-entry right now. Little deorbit. Now, I must admit, this isn't entirely perfect. At the end, Starship, it kept flipping around. I should have added air brakes or something, but I didn't want to change the design. But maybe in a later thing I'll redesign it and try it again. But for now, I'm just too tired of it. It kept flipping over, so I ended up having to just decouple the silver fairing and land them all with manual parachutes. But they all survived, and that's what's primarily important. Even if the mission wasn't a perfect success. But I could probably redesign it. Anyways, we're approaching the end of the video just now, so, like normal, please, subscribe if you enjoyed. Also, I'd just like to say one thing. In the name of this YouTube series, we have finally, at long last, conquered Minmus. So, I don't really know what to say now, other than have a good day.